So, hi Megha, we are very happy to have you here. And
Thank
first
you.
of all, congratulations from my side and the whole MARO team for your success. And we wish you all the best for this journey ahead. Okay,
Thank you so much, ma'am.
so I thought I'll interview you on your success. So, you can just give tips to some our new upcoming students, who will be preparing. So,
Yes, ma'am.
Megha, first of all, how did you feel when you got the result? What was your first reaction?
I was happy, ma'am, when I just saw the result. I was not expecting to be the first, but yeah, I was very happy.
Okay, that's great. So, matlab, I know that feeling is very different because I've gone through those stages, and I was also first when I gave the exam and the interview and the results came. So I know that feeling is just you don't react actually because
Yeah, ma'am, I was actually just
everything
stunned.
stops. Yeah, so I can relate with you, but it's really a great thing, because getting first rank in such a reputed institute like AIMS, it's really tough. Okay. So, Megha, I would like you to give us some tips and something for our upcoming students who will be preparing. So, first of all, I would like to ask you how was your study schedule? How you could manage with your residency to read for your upcoming entrance exam. Just throw some light on that.
Ma'am, I just for this INI exam, I just went through my notes which I had prepared for my MD professional exam. I just rushed through the important points and important notes, and on top of that, from the MARO, I have seen all your lectures. I went through your lectures again, and I went through your notes again. I just brushed it up, and I just read some guidelines pertaining to cancer. Then I just revised all of the things which I thought that they can be important from the oncoanesthesia point of view. And then I was pretty cool. I just remained stayed calm, and I just gave the exam.
So, how how do you think like MARO had helped you in clearing this exam? Like, and you told my videos. So, what do you think has been the contribution of my videos in that in your in the success of your exam?
Ma'am, when we come to reading anesthesia, oncoanesthesia is a part which has not been touched in many places. Even in standard textbooks, also you can't find so much text on onco anesthesia per se. Going through a lecture, I got a gist key what all things have to be there in oncoanesthesia, what all specific areas like ERAS, prehabilitation, anesthesia for plastic surgeries, and different cancers, and I just saw those topics, and I went through notes and videos, and then I got to know that okay, all these areas are important in oncoanesthesia. So I
Mhm.
think without MARO it would have been difficult because it's not a widely touched topic in any textbook, standard textbooks.
Hmm. That's there. Like when I was a resident, we did not have programs like MARO, so and there were not many. In fact, there was no textbook. So I had to, go through, search the literature, ask my lecturer, or attend some conferences, like to find answers to my questions. But it's really good, like that, and we are happy that it has helped you. Okay.
Your videos made our life easier, I would say.
Thank you. Thank you. So, and Maro made my life easier by putting me on this platform. Okay. So, Megha, how do you think, the student should start, when they should start the preparation for the exam? I,
I
what do you recommend?
I think the preparation should start from the post graduation days itself.
Okay.
Like like I believe that there should be a good OT orientation first. Like residents should be openly working, like with open mind. They should be working in OT. They should be seeing things, and they should be questioning themselves and learning in the OT. And then from the OT teachings, they can implement those things, and they can read through the textbooks.
Mhm.
And then, I believe for very for giving exam through 1 month prior, before giving exam, we can just rush through the important points or important notes which you have made during your residency, because it's a very vast subject. You can't go through all of the things at once. So I believe that starting from the first and making notes from the first point itself will help in the last 1 month before exam, and just revising those important topics and important lines before exam will help with it.
Okay, so Megha, like when you went when you gave your exam, so the theory exam particularly, so what did you had in your mind when you came back? Like it was good, or you thought like, whatever I had read has helped me, I could have, touched this topic more, or this was left. What were your thoughts?
I was like, when I gave exam, I knew my exam was well. I knew that I answered most of the things. I knew it was well. After giving exam, I thought that I should have I should have revised more. I felt
Okay,
whatever
so
things that I
recommend
should
that.
have revised.
Okay. And how much do you think, what proportion, MARO helped you in covering your theory exam,
Uh,
particularly?
More than 80%, I believe,
Like,
was covered
so,
from my videos well.
so that's a good number, basically.
Yeah.
So, and what did you do? AIMS has two stages, right? You have a stage one of clearing theory, and the people who clear theory, they call three times the candidates for the Viva, I believe. I mean, that used to be the system when I was there. So, what do you think? What did you do in that time when you had to appear for the stage two, and already, you have passed the stage one? So, what was the time being used? How did you utilize that time so that you could do very, you could perform nicely in stage two?
Um, During between the uh, theory and departmental assessment time, I used to teach my juniors in the OT, and
Okay.
I just whatever facts I had went through during theory, I just went express them to my juniors. And plus there was INI into stage 2 preparation video which was conducted by you. It gave a lot of insight actually what is being asked. Previously I was very clueless that what interview is about, what they ask, what they don't ask. But after seeing your video, I just knew that these important points I have to go again, and I just went through those important points like rehabilitation, ERAS, nutrition, difficult airway, and
So,
those things.
okay, so you believe that the stage two preparation video which was taken helped you, and some of the topics were asked pertaining
Yes,
to what I
ma'am, definitely, 100%.
okay. So and Megha, now what do you plan, like how you will want to go about you must be joining in July, I believe that's the July batch,
Yes,
right? So what, like what are your future plans, after becoming an onco-anesthetist? What is
ma'am. After becoming oncoanesthetist, I would like to work in some corporate sectors and in major cancer institutes. And
yeah, there, because onco is very, it's even surpassed diabetes, I believe, in India.
yes,
That's
ma'am.
that's what, so onco anesthesia will be needed, and it will become, it will be recognized by one day as one of the important specialties in anesthesia.
It's a very
Like,
upcoming branch.
yeah, and there are, because onco patients are different from the regular patients, so we need to, have a treatment, specialty for them. Even if we can have a surgical oncologist, I believe we can have an onco anesthetist, right? So and Megha, what are your thoughts, like how the students should approach? Like you said, you were calm, composed, and so any other tips you would like to add? Because I've seen before the night of exam, the students are really, they don't sleep, and they're just turning on the bed, they don't eat. I was like that, when I went for my MD theory exam, I practically had never had breakfast. I used to take Cadbury chocolates with me, and when I'll find, oh, the exam is okay, I can manage. I'll gulp 2-3 chocolates, and then I'll come for the exam. So what do you think are the additional things which help a student really keep a cool mind over there?
I think just believe in yourself. Don't take any stress, and just give whatever you know. There is no like end point to though there. I know there's some basal level of stress which always remains there,
Yes.
but
Like the basal insulin, which is always there.
it's always there. But just try to be calm and just be composed. Just think that it's just a viva kind of thing, and just go and give it. Don't take any stress, and I just believe that don't take stress.
Yeah, because I remember in my stage 2 video, I particularly said, because there would be students who would be already working there. So you actually kind of, when you see them in scrubs, or you see them talking, the person will come, and the interviewer will come, and okay, all the best, and then you get a kind of as like psychological stress. Ki, this guy is already working there, so obviously he has a little edge over me. So I knew when I took your stage 2 interviews, this was one thing which I particularly highlighted, that you don't have to be stressed about that. Okay. Because I have seen students clearing, even if they had come from different institutes, who have never worked in the department, but they actually did well, and we have another one of you as an example now, who has actually topped it. Great. So what I would now like you to say something about MARO, like MARO, why we should, why people should actually join MARO, why you think it's important. Some parts on
apart from standard textbooks, there are many things which we don't just understand through standard textbooks. We need some guidance over there, and not everything can be covered from standard textbooks. Like apart from standard textbooks, I think MARO is a plus point. Like we can understand the core concepts and the theory, and before exams you can just, it's a very concise form so that you can actually read it. You can't read a standard textbook before exam, but MARO you can just read it before exams, and every aspect of anesthesia is very well touched in MARO, which helped me a lot in my MD professional exam also, and in NEET SS also, as well as in INISS also. So I think MARO is a very good option for all the upcoming students who want to prepare for super specialty and even for MD professional exams. It worked as a very good supplement to my standard exam.
Yes, I completely agree with you, Megha. MARO really covers most of the topics well, and sometimes you have a difficulty, because I had faced that. When I was there, I used to read a book. If I'm not getting the topic, I'll go search some other book. I'll sit in the library, search some text and that. So apart from standard textbooks, yes, standard textbooks has to be your base. This I always tell in my lectures also. You must have heard, that I give you some food for thought, and some good articles to read. But of course, when someone takes it in an easy way, then you get a more good stimulation to read them, I believe. Like, so because you're understanding the topic, and you just go with the flow, right?
After seeing MARO videos, when you read text, you understand more.
You understand. Yes.
Have some idea, and then you read the text, you understand more. It's very comprehensible. It again becomes very comprehensive.
Yes, that's true. So, Megha, we wish you all the success. Okay.
Thank you so much.
And for your journey.
Thank you.
Don't worry, 3 years they'll just pass, and you'll one day we'll be seeing you graduating from AIMS, getting your DM Oncoanaesthesia degree. Okay.
Thank you.
So all the very best, and good luck.
Thank you so much. Good. Thank you.